Kamiti Maximum Prison has a capacity of 1,300 prisoners, but the current prison population is over 3,000 inmates.
We of course accept the fact of congestion. We will do the best we can to work on the congestion, but unfortunately we cannot do it as a prison department alone. There is a gridlock when it comes to our criminal justice system.
According to the Madoka report on reforms in the prison service, congestion is not confined to the Kamiti Maximum Security Prison. It is a common feature in other major prisons across the country. This has led to poor sanitation as well as deplorable living conditions at the facilities. Kenya National Commission on Human Rights officials are allowed by law access to prisons anytime.
The most obvious thing is the overcongestion in the prisons. The prison is holding today 3 times the capacity that it should be holding.
Most of the inmates are convicted on petty offences. The Madoka committee, formed to look into the country's penal system, recommends that the judiciary should speed up the processing, hearing and determination of cases and appeals. The government has repeatedly reaffirmed its commitment to full implementation of reforms in the prisons department in line with the recommendations of the Madoka report. But critics argue that the proposals made in the report have never been touched.
You recall the Madoka report, which is what we are actually implementing, almost to the letter.
The modus operandi of governments lately, or generally, is that they wait for a crisis to break out for them to come up with any forms of interventions, which are only also as short-term.
The death of 9 inmates at the Kamiti prison over a cholera outbreak has once again revealed the glaring sanitation problem in the prison. The prison is overpopulated, but there has been no expansion of the existing sewage systems. The Madoka report recommends that the prisons department urgently rehabilitates the existing sewage systems. According to the Madoka report, the boreholes at Kamiti prison were drilled in the 1950s and are in dire need of rehabilitation. This has contributed to unreliable and insufficient water supply. It was only after the recently reported cholera outbreak at the prison that fresh water was supplied to the prison. The Madoka report also recommends that the existing water systems at the prison be expanded. The KNCHR found that the health centers in Kamiti serve an average of 200 people a day. The commission is calling for prisons' pharmacies to be well stocked to enable prisoners to access treatment with ease. Lillian Kanene, KTN Prime.